Postseason baseball continues on with the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers in the National League Division Series. After 4 seasons, we're playing playoff baseball and get to enjoy it for more than just one day. We defeated the San Diego Padres last episode in strong fashion, winning 4-1. That game was in San Diego. Winning ensures we will have at least one home game in the playoffs this year. But winning the wildcard game means we are taking on the defending champions. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers, the team everybody's been chasing. They won the World Series back in 2020 and have won the World Series in 2 out of the 3 years in this franchise. On top of that, I think we're all very much aware of our lack of success against the Dodgers, and this season went only 4-15 against them. It's going to be an uphill battle here, but the National League Division Series has arrived, and today we are going through the first 2 games in Los Angeles. Walker Buehler makes the start. The Dodgers ace 3-2 to Brandon Nimmo, and that one misses inside. And it's a leadoff walk for Nimmo. Trey Turner batting second with a 2-2 count. This one's on the ground, hit right to short, and he is safe at first, the fielder's choice. Here is perhaps the face of the rebuild. It's David Geronimo with a fly ball lifted into right. An easy play for Mookie Betts, 2 away. That brings up Rafael Devers. And he can't catch up to the fastball. That is strike 2 as he falls behind. Turner takes off and Devers down on strikes as Buehler puts up his first 0 and Yonny Chirinos takes the mound. Last time we saw him, he didn't have his best outing in game 162, but he's been one of our most steady pitchers throughout the course of this franchise. Mookie Betts leads the way for this loaded Dodgers lineup, and the splitter is fouled off. Here, a 2-2 count, and Chirinos breaks out the slider and strikes out Betts, 1 away. Next up, Carlos Asuaje. He strikes out as well. The high heat from Chirinos. Here's a look at the playoff bracket. We have Atlanta and Pittsburgh in the other division series matchup. As Corey Seager taps this one past the mound, and the play is made. A 1-2-3 first for Chirinos. Let's head into the second. Ty France. What a season he put together. And he's saying that hit him, but the acting job is not going to win him any awards. He can walk anyway, as Buehler ends up walking his second batter of the day. Dom Nunez up batting second here, an 0-2 count, and again way behind it. Buehler does such a great job of mixing up speeds and locations to where you're constantly ahead or behind everything. He's one of the toughest pitchers to face, but patience for Colorado paying off early on as they do draw some walks and work some counts. But now you got 2 on, 2 down, and you have to hope your pitcher can come through, or that Buehler struggles to locate. And he does miss inside. Full count. Runners can take off early. And Chirinos in the air to right field. Betts right there to secure the 3rd out. Cody Bellinger here in the bottom of the 2nd. He goes the other way, beating the shift, and this one is a long run for Geronimo. Bellinger to 2nd. He holds there. Next up, it's the catcher, Will Smith. Base hit right field. Bellinger turns the corner. He will score, and the Dodgers score first. As we know, this is a loaded Dodgers offense. Everybody here can pretty much give you 20-plus home runs, and this offense can get hot at any moment. Max Muncy bats 6th, and Chirinos is able to come back to strike him out with the slider, low and inside. They brought in Teoscar Hernandez, another great, powerful outfielder who only bats 8th. And he pops out to right field. Dodgers lead as we go top 3, and Nimmo gets the breaking ball and hits it right back up the middle for a base hit. This is already more base runners than we're used to having against this team, and Buehler's way off the mark. That's not even close. Towards the on-deck circle, and Nimmo takes 2nd. In scoring position now for Geronimo. And that's a base hit center field. Nimmo around third. He scores, and the Rockies are on the board. Simply scoring against Walker Buehler feels like an accomplishment. That brings up Rafi Devers. It's not normal to see Buehler fall behind so many hitters. 3-1 to Devers. And that is driven deep in the air to right field. Betts back at the wall, and this one is gone. Rafael Devers with a 2-run homer. We put 3 on the board against Buehler in the third. This is not something we've seen from this offense. When it comes to top-tier pitching, they've had our number. And we've known if we want to win these kinds of games, you got to do damage against the best. Rockies up 3-1. As this is bounced to Devers at third base. He retires Betts. Chirinos with 2 away. Gets a Suarez to lift one to left. Geronimo lost it, but found it just in time. Nerve-wracking a bit when he's in left field. Into the 4th inning. This is jammed, but against the shift, this is going to land safely in left field, and Nunez makes his way to second base. Nick Solak 0-2. That's a base hit to right. Nunez holds. Runners at the corners. Nobody down. Here's Yonny Chirinos. And he pulls back the bunt. I think that hit him right in the hand. And that is going to be it for Walker Buehler. He only makes it 3 innings into the game. I don't think we've ever done anything close to this to Buehler, and this is in the NLDS. They're already having to go to their bullpen here in the 4th, and the bases are juiced. Nimmo on the ground. That's an out. Muncy throws home, and that's not in time. A run scores. Colorado still with 2 in scoring position. Trey Turner chops it to third. Good stop, but only 1 play at first, and that is a 5-1 lead. As we'll go bottom 4. Corey Seager at the plate. He gets a hold of one. Deep to right center, and the Dodgers get one back quickly. Don't want to miss over the middle against this team. 5-2. There's a little room for error here as Bellinger is at the plate. He hit the double earlier in the game, and Chirinos nailing his spots. There's no doubt about that. And Bellinger chases 1-2 to strike out. 5 on the day for Chirinos. With 2 down, here's Muncy. That misses low and outside. Now a full count. And that is outside as well. Muncy walks. Pitch count getting into the mid-60s now for Chirinos. And he falls behind Kevin Biggio. 3-1. That's fouled away. Payoff pitch now in the 4th. And it's hammered deep to right center. And the Dodgers have made this a 1-run game as they take Chirinos deep twice in the 4th. I thought Chirinos was mostly sharp, but the 2 big mistakes he made, he paid for. It's a 5-4 game, and the Dodgers are going to their 3rd pitcher. Now it's the lefty, Garrett Clevenger. As we go top 6, this is Nick Solak taking the 5-pitch walk. Top of the order, here's Nimmo with 2 away. And that's in the air, hit well to right center field. Bellinger in the gap, he can't make the catch! It hit him in the glove! And hustling home is Solak. This is now a 6-4 game. A huge defensive miscue for Bellinger, and the official score gave us a double. They didn't even give him the error there. Good to be up by multiple runs again. Scott Oberg out of the pen, and here is Cody Bellinger. He'd love to make up for that, what was an error, and he's way out in front. What a pitch from Oberg, strike 3. With 2 down, that brings up the catcher, Will Smith. He puts this in the air to right center field. Nimmo trying to chase it down, and now he can't make the catch. What on earth is happening here? Smith to third. He's turning the corner. On his way home. Throw the plate. Trying to go inside the park. I can't believe he went for it. And the game stays 6-4 Colorado. What an inning to see two outfielders misplay balls like that. It takes weeks to see one miscue like that, let alone two. In the 7th inning, Nunez down the line, hustling to third. That's Bryan Reynolds. Good base running. Rockies could use all the runs they can get. And that's up the middle, stopped at second. Good play, Suarez. Dodgers keep it a 2-run game. Next for Colorado, this is Michael Givens, who went 8-0 this year and pitched 80 solid innings. Max Muncy up first, and he draws a 6-pitch walk. Bringing up Cavan Biggio, who went yard earlier. And looks to repeat, deep right center. This game is tied at 6. And the Rockies, just like that, have blown a 5-run lead they created going up against Walker Buehler in Los Angeles. One of the most deflating moments of the entire series. To see us squander such an opportunity and have to rebuild. It's hit deep to right. Edwin Rios puts the Dodgers in front. Givens gives up a pair of home runs, and LA has flipped this game around. Truly unbelievable. You feel good about a 5-run lead against most teams, but the Dodgers just aren't most teams. 2 runs to fix this, and Nimmo falls behind. This is Tommy Kahnle in the game. 2-2 count. Taking the fastball outside. We need a base runner. And down goes Nimmo. Good changeup at the knees. Strike 3. Trey Turner up with 2 away. 2-1 count. Line the other way and a base hit. Trying to get something going with 2 down. That brings up David Geronimo. There goes Turner. They were ready for it. And the pitch out leads to the throw out at second. Dodgers guessed perfectly. And we'll head into the bottom of the 8th inning, hoping this stays a 1-run game. Seager smokes it into right field. Base hit. Alex Colomé in now for Colorado. Here's Bellinger, who's trying to turn his day around. And that won't be happening here. Strike 3 on the changeup. Will Smith, 2 hits on the day. Tried to go inside the park last time. To third, Devers gets the out at second, and the Rockies turn 2. They must now get a run against the Dodgers closer, Brusdar Graterol, who led the National League with 63 saves this season. David Geronimo leads off after Turner was thrown out. And that one is fouled off. Graterol quickly ahead. 0-2. That's in the air to left center, and Geronimo will tie this game. A solo homer when the Rockies needed it. And maybe Game 1 can go our way after all. On an 0-2 pitch, Geronimo ready. And Graterol didn't throw his best slider. I believe he only blew 6 saves this season. That's a key one here in the playoffs. But now we got to take the lead. And Devers is way out in front. Strike 3. 2 batters later, this is Bryan Reynolds. And a good changeup again fouled off. 1-2. He's down on strikes. And the Rockies are going to have to force extras if they want a chance in this game. Taylor Rogers is out. We don't have many more pitchers we can use. We have to use our closer here. Biggio down the line, played by France. That's an easy play. 2 down. Off the bench, Keibert Ruiz with the jam shot to right center. In comes Nimmo, and we have extra innings here in Game 1. Graterol leaves. Blake Treinen enters. Rockies with their 7, 8, 9 hitters up, and Nunez strikes out. Next, it's Solak. Full count, and he's down swinging as well. Dom Thompson-Williams comes off the bench. 1-2 count. Striking out the side. This gets to the point where you're wondering how long your pitching can literally hold up. German Marquez is our last pitcher until we can start thinking about playing starters. Betts up the middle, and the shift wins again. With 2 down, Seager into the shift. No wonder they're trying to ban this thing. We're going to the 11th inning. This feels like a must-score inning. How long can you actually keep the Dodgers off the board? Base hit right field for Trey Turner. That brings up Geronimo, who is the reason we're still playing baseball today. And Turner takes second base. A base hit scores Turner. And down goes Geronimo again. He got a slider missed up, but swings right through it. 2 down. You still got Rafi Devers, but he's walked. So now it comes down to Ty France. 2 on and 2 away. And it's popped up in foul territory. Muncy over, and we can't get on the board. Bottom 11. German Marquez has to stay in until this thing is over. And that's driven by Bellinger. Hit well. Over the head of Geronimo. It's extra bases. On his way to second. And Bellinger stays there with a double. And that is how they lead off the inning. 1 run, and they win this game. Marquez still has good stuff. 2-2 count, and Smith strikes out on the high fastball. That's a big out. Max Muncy patiently takes the walk. 2 on. Biggio's homered twice. Now trying to win the game. It's off the end of the bat and caught at second. Base runners stay put. 2 down. Here's the former Blue Jay, Teoscar Hernandez. Ooh, that slider missed. Hernandez a bit out in front, 0-1. And this time he gets a hold of it. The Dodgers take game 1. Walking off Colorado, it's a 3-run homer, a game winner for Teoscar Hernandez. And this has to be the most gut-wrenching loss of this series for Colorado. This team has had our number every year in the franchise. Simply winning a game is impressive for us. And for us to put 5 on the board against Buehler, have him taken out, only recording 9 outs, and you blow the game? You're trying to take home field here. You want to win one of the first 2 games. And we just fumbled away our chances here in game 1. A sickening loss for the Colorado Rockies. And a difficult one to bounce back from. Now, one thing I wanted to point out here. When we got into this division series, the CPU messed with my roster. They gave us 2 more bench players and took away Jordan Holloway, which I at least want him out there just in case. But we're pitching now with 7 relievers instead of 8, which makes this even more challenging. There's no time to rest, though. It's game 2. Dustin May takes the mound, and he hits Brandon Nimmo. We'll start the game with a hit by pitch. 2 batters later, here's David Geronimo, and that's a jammed grounder into right field. 2 on quickly for the Rockies. We'd love to have something help us forget about the night before. That's a base hit center field. Turning the corner, Nimmo comes home. We score in the first at least. That's nice. And taking the mound for the Rockies now, Michael Pineda. A key acquisition for us during the season. Nobody wanted him in the offseason. And he filled in for Andrew Heaney with a torn ACL. And he's pitched phenomenally. Bottom 2, here's a grounder hit to third base. Well, shortstop with Devers playing there, whatever you want to call it. Muncy 2 away. Good slider right on the outside corner. And then coming back to the inside corner. This game gets off to a very quick pace. Already top 3. And May missed up, but Nimmo hits it right to second. With 2 away, Geronimo gets under this one, and in comes Betts a few steps. These were some quick outs the pitchers were able to get. Bottom 3 with 1 down. Hernandez strikes out on the slider. We head to the 4th inning already. May, 48 pitches into his day, and France hooks this one down the line, fair ball. Hernandez couldn't make the catch on the dive, and that is a 1-out double. Good effort. About a foot short, though. Trying to make this a 2-run lead. With 2 down, it's a base hit, Dom Nunez. Of course he comes through. He's a catcher that hits near 300. He's Joe Mauer now. Bottom 4, Suarez gets this one through the infield, and that is LA's first hit of the entire game. And it's followed up. Corey Seager to second, 4-6-3. I couldn't believe the way this game got underway. Colorado leading again. Michael Pineda showing up at just the right time. 4 shutdown innings, a base hit. Nimmo goes the other way. 2 hits to lead off the 5th inning. We have a chance to break this game open. And Turner chops one quickly to third. Good play to charge, otherwise it's tough to get Turner with his elite speed. Still have a runner at third base. Now Geronimo falling behind. 1-2. And that's in the dirt, strike 3. Dustin May is really tough as well. He's got some really good movement on his pitches. Again, we have a strong start here for the Rockies. Michael Pineda, 38 pitches to get through 4. How deep do you think he goes in a game like this? There's a strike up and away to Bellinger, and then just missing with a couple. Bellinger's able to get ahead 3-1. Fouls off the fastball. Again, he's right on the corner. And got him with the 2-seam fastball. Down goes Bellinger. With 1 away, Will Smith strikes out. This is Pineda at his absolute best. 6th inning. May, 80 pitches, strikes out. France looking. May went 6. And we're trying to see if Pineda can match him. It's Hernandez. 1-2. There's another strikeout with the fastball. 5-4 Pineda. Zach McKinstry comes off the bench. And this is down the line, right on the chalk, a fair ball. McKinstry to second. And we're back to the top of the order. And I made the tough decision. Pineda had just thrown his 69th pitch. We were about to face the top of their order again. And I felt like this was the time to bring in our only lefty reliever, Jose Alvarado. Because Betts doesn't hit lefties well, not compared to how he hits righties. And then you have all their lefties basically in a row. Alvarado in to face Betts with 1 down. He strikes him out on 3 pitches. So the decision pays off there. Now Carlos Suarez. That one is in there. Fouls off the fastball. Good location. 0-2. Bouncing back up the middle and through. Around third, McKinstry scores, and Suarez trying to take second is thrown out. Nice job by Reynolds getting the throw in, but the Dodgers get on the board. Having a 1-run lead against this team feels like you're in a tie game. Now, not only did we bring in Alvarado, but I chose not to pinch hit for him. He puts down a good bunt. They make a bad play at second. Now 2 on, 1 down for Brandon Nimmo. And that's bounced up the middle. They'll get Alvarado, but that just took too much time. 2 down, runners at the corners, Trey Turner. Turned on and elevated to left field, but not hit all that deep. We'll head into the bottom of the 7th inning. And I wanted to keep Jose Alvarado in the game because I wanted 2 more outs from him. Johnny Schaefer in now as we had pinch run for Dom Nunez. But a fly ball to left, there's one. I wanted 1 more from Alvarado. After pitching 2 innings the day before, I know it's a lot to ask for. But he walks Cody Bellinger. That's the 2nd out I was counting on. He stays in. Will Smith. Oh, come on, we need these calls. 3-0. Got the call on the outside. 3-1 to Smith. There goes Bellinger. That's fouled off. Alvarado. Payoff pitch. It's up. Back-to-back walks. He's gassed. And we're bringing out Scott Oberg. 2 on now, just 1 away. Trying to protect a 1-run lead. Max Muncy, full count. He always ends up ahead or in a 3-2 count, and he draws another walk. They are now loaded for Kevin Biggio, fresh off a 2-home run game. 2-2. Got him! Swinging! Big strikeout for Oberg. That's 2. Teoscar Hernandez. Good slider. Right location. Up and in with the fastball, and Oberg is ahead. It ends the inning, striking out Hernandez. The 7th got a little nerve-wracking, but we make it to the 8th, still leading 2-1. Treinen out again for LA. He's not pitching with max stamina or anything. Devers pops this one up. Smith gathers it. And Reynolds with 2 away. Chop to first. Easy for Muncy. We go bottom 8. And here comes Michael Givens. We're not giving up on him and his 81 ERA after the 2 home runs the day before. He's got to bounce back. And he strikes out Brent Rooker on the 2-2 slider. Now it's Betts, 0 for 3 on the day. Full count. Did not get the call. Betts takes the walk. Really could have gone either way. Here's a Suarez. In the air, left center. Geronimo is over to make the catch. Able to extend to make it. And now we'll bring in Sir Anthony Dominguez to get this last out. Corey Seager at the plate. Strike 1 at 100 miles per hour. Ooh, 99 on the corner. 2 strikes. Got him! Another big strikeout for Colorado. They'll carry this lead into the 9th. Can they get insurance? Schaefer in the air to right. Caught by Betts. Anthony Santander in the game. He's sending this one over to Betts. Deep right. Back on the track. He's got this one with just enough room. That means we're going bottom 9 in LA, trying to take home field. We have a 1-run lead for Taylor Rogers, who had to pitch 2 innings the day prior. Does he have 3 outs in him? Bellinger chopped over Rogers. Behind the bag, out number 1. Batting second, Will Smith. Lined into right and caught by Nimmo. That's 2. And this game is going to come down to Max Muncy. And he gets ahead. 3-1 count. Muncy lined into right center. And Nimmo can't get there. It's through. Muncy to second. And he holds there. It's a 2-out double. The game is not over. Good slider from Rogers. 1-1 to Biggio. And fouled off. The Dodgers are down to their final strike in Game 2. It's up the middle, base hit. Muncy, he's waved around. Reynolds throw, not in time. And the Rockies have blown the save here in the 9th inning. 1 pitch away. In comes Herman Marquez, again trying to force extras. He walks Keibert Ruiz. Here's Brent Rooker, the 9-hitter. 2 on, 2 away. Rooker chopped to the right side, and France makes the play. We will have extra innings in LA yet again. At this point, I have no choice but to start getting John Means ready just in case. Brusdar Graterol enters in the 10th, and that's a leadoff base hit for Brandon Nimmo. Trying to get that 3rd run scored. Trey Turner 0 for 4. And there's a drive! Deep to left field! The Rockies are back on top! Trey Turner, 2-run home run! Graterol has given up a home run in both games here in LA. What are the chances of that? Trey Turner's biggest hit as a Rocky comes here in the 10th inning. 4-2 Rockies. Now Geronimo belts one to right center field. That gets down all the way to the wall. That's a double. Still nobody out, and here's Devers. Oh my! It's drilled to right center! 2-run homer, Rafi Devers! And we've broken this game open. That was Tommy Canley's first pitch entering the game for Graterol. A pair of 2-run home runs. Can we protect this for 1 inning? On the ground, bets to 3rd. Devers got him. Suarez on the ground again. Turner at short. The home run hitters get the first 2 outs, and now it's up to Corey Seager. And we're taking this to Colorado with home field advantage. Game 2 goes to the Rockies. Man, that feels good. To blow game 1 had me feeling like that was our missed opportunity. Like, how do you come back from that? We haven't succeeded against this team, and we had just been gifted an amazing opportunity. We couldn't come through in game 1, but in game 2, we sure did. Excellent pitching performance by Michael Pineda, and the bullpen did a really good job, even though nobody was well rested. We held the Dodgers to 2 runs and 5 hits, get a couple of home runs late, and now we get to take this back to Colorado and celebrate Rocktober the right way. Next episode, both games in Colorado. We'll see where the NLDS goes from here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the action. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. And leave your thoughts and predictions down below for the rest of the NLDS. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.